Hello? Oh, geez, my throat. I'm Rusty. Hello, everyone. Hi. Hello, hello. I'm back. Can you believe it? I'm not gonna lie, I nearly took another week off. And then I realized I was organizing a collab day for Friday. And I was like, oh, I can't take this week off, actually. Well, I could have taken today off, but I was like, no, I didn't want to. Hi, everyone. How we doing? I think I'm a little too loud. There we go. That feels more acceptable. Hi, everyone. Hello, Money Money. Congratulations on the make an entrance. Let me just scroll down here. Hello, Max. Hello, Mare. Hello, Dino Spots. Hello, Generic User. I've been calling you Generic User for like several weeks. I don't know where I was getting the second R from, and I apologize. Hello, Y Guy Dev. Hi, everyone. Welcome back in, everybody. Feel free to tell me if I'm too loud or too quiet. My mic settings, I've been playing with them a little bit. So let me know if I need to turn myself down or up. It'll most likely be down. I think I'm louder than usual. I don't think I'm supposed to be this loud. I can feel myself being too loud because I can hear myself in my head and it feels too loud. But hi. It's been a week, a little more than a week, actually, for most of you, because the internet died during my Friday stream. Whoops. I hope the internet doesn't die this stream, but I have a few ways of fixing it now. Oh, I forgot to take the hot water bottle out of my bed. I prefer too loud over too quiet. I agree. I also prefer too loud over too quiet. Because too quiet, like, there's only so far you can go when something's too quiet. Like, you can turn someone all the way up and they might still be too quiet. While when someone's too loud, there's more range to turn them down, if that makes sense. Sanic! Oh my goodness, why is my phone so loud? Sanic Man, thank you so much for the 25-month resub. Hey, dude. Thank you so much, as always, for all of your support. But I hope everyone has been doing well over the past week. I've got a couple of stories. A lot of them are in show and tell, but Mare has requested that I don't do show and tell until they're back from their speedrun shower, which makes sense because Atare! I can imagine. I've heard the stuff that you've been busy with. You got a big family over there. But thank you so much for the 27-month sub streak. Appreciate you so much. Forgot to post my show and tell stuff before stream. Now I have a bit of time to do that. Yeah, go for it. Mare has a whole story to tell with the bees. So I think, yeah, Mare has a saga to tell. So it'll be interesting to get their experience kind of first hand. But I've had a weird week. I think I've had quite a strange week, to be honest. It hasn't been amazing, but I have that second week off kind of for that reason. But yeah, I've been okay. I've been sleeping so much. I've been sleeping maybe 12 hours a day. I try to sleep like a normal amount, and then I'll take a nap in the middle of the day and I'll be like, the naps are so long. Yesterday I slept like all day. I woke up maybe around 10, 11-ish. And then I stayed up until 2, and then I took a nap, and then I woke up at like 5. But that was because the day before that I was at a convention like the entire day. So at least I had a reason that time. But yeah, I've been having a lot of rest because that was kind of what my therapist tried to instill in me to prioritize over at least a part of these holidays, because these holidays are for me to kind of really refresh myself and make sure that I don't burn out of both my work and hobbies. But my hobbies are a little less strenuous than my work, so that's why I felt I can take... What? Oh no. That doesn't sound great, Moth, but thank you for the 2-year resub. Let's go. Did you just start a hype train? You did. Damn. Thank you so much, everyone, for the hype train on my first day back. And thank you for the 24-month resub. I'm sorry about your basement, though. That sucks. Moth's basement is a swimming pool, and Mare's basement is bees. This is a fascinating combination. What the heck? I don't have a basement. I feel like basements are very uncommon in Australia. I feel like they're not as much of a typical thing. Exactly, my basement is non-existent either. I don't got one. I got one floor of a house and that's it. Now, what else did I get up to? Oh, here's something. It's not in show and tell, so I can talk about it without Mare being around. I'm currently replaying Pokemon Omega Ruby, which is quite fun, but it's also very funny because it is a replay. I did play it when it came out, but I don't remember anything about this game. I'm replaying it and I'm like, I don't know what start. Actually, I kind of know what starter I picked, but I'm like, I don't know what my Pokemon team was. I don't remember any of the cities or the gym leaders or anything I did. The only thing that I remember is Zinnia in the post game and the super training with the balloons. Those are like the only two things I remember. So it's very odd going through a game that I know that I've played before, but have almost zero memory of. I think I'm 2 gym badges in now, and I just got to master rank in the contests. Hey, Cass, how you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. They're in, I'll warn you, it's a whole lot of stuff. Don't you worry. As soon as Mare comes back from their shower, we will launch right into show and tell, and we might end up skipping like a, what's the word? We might end up skipping a word game today, which, by the way, today's squares is astronomically bad. I think I have 5 words and I'm like, okay, I give up now. There's 2 X's. Y and a Z. What are they doing there? It's terrible. Very eepy, but hopefully I stay awake. Yeah, because I slept almost all day yesterday, I nearly had an all-nighter last night. I stayed up till 4 a.m. playing Pokemon Omega Ruby. Okay, to be fair, it was also so that I could keep up with the Wimbledon scores. So now that Wimbledon is over, hopefully my stream schedule should go back to normal. There was a little dropped frame blip there. That's worrying. My bitrate went down a bit. Please stay stable. Please, I beg. How was your break? It was good. Lots of sleeping. I've done a little bit of shopping, and I went to 2 events. I think one of them isn't in show and tell for some reason. I feel like I should have put it there. But I went to a play, not this most recent Saturday, but the Saturday before that. The Saturday after my internet died during stream, I went with my friend and we watched a modern interpretation of Shakespeare's Macbeth, where Macbeth is a 13-year-old child star, a la Jojo Siwa / kind of Miley Cyrus, a little bit in between those two. And Lady Macbeth is her tyrannical stage mother. It's called Mackenzie, and it was brilliant. I haven't been much to live theatre in years, And I've been twice now this year, and both times was so much fun. I saw Cluedo for my birthday, and then I saw Mackenzie, and they were both so good. I love them so much. It's stuff like that that makes me really want to get into, like, the entertainment industry again. Like, it makes me want to do acting again. I kind of want to pick up classes. I just don't have enough time to do it, though. Oh. My bitrate blipped again then, too. Don't do this to me. You're making me anxious. I have news. Give me the news, Vanavish. How are you? Hello, welcome in. Such a fun concept. It is a fun concept. It was a brilliant concept. And there were original songs, and the costuming was amazing, and the stage design was also amazing because the audience was on like 3 sides of the stage, and all of the actors, the actors were really interactive with the audience, and they were all around, and it was just so much fun. I'm almost more impressed by the stage design than I am by the play itself. It was such a great combination of everything. Bought a new GPU. Let's go. That's awesome. I bought a new desk. I can tell you the desk story because I don't think I put any of it in show and tell for some reason. I feel like I should have. So for a while now, I've wanted a new desk because my old desk had like shelving around it, built into it, that meant that I could only really fit one monitor onto my desk. And if I want to make upgrades to my stream, for example, I'd like to get a VTuber, I'd like to get a webcam, I'd like to get all that sort of stuff done. It's blipping. Are we back? The bitrate is bitrating, and not in a good way. I might have to resync my internet at some point if this keeps going. So I bought a new desk, one that didn't have... Yeah, it's blipping but never fully dropping, but that's still a little frustrating. Still a little frustrating that this is still happening. I got up an hour ago. Nice. I got up like 4 hours ago. Hey, Peace, how you doing? I know, how dare the bit and rate. So I bought a new desk a couple of months ago, and it took a month, like over a month to arrive. I think I bought it in April, and it arrived in June. But I bought it in late April, and it arrived in early June. So it was a little bit over a month. But because my holidays weren't until July, we didn't set it up until July. So we set it up in July, and I hate it. I kind of got scammed because it was expensive. It was half price, but it was still expensive. Half price was at full price, it would have been exorbitant. The drawers were too small, and they were also flimsy as hell, and none of the screws and stuff fit properly. And overall, it was just terrible. It was not great. So I ended up being like, you know what? I'm going to buy another new desk because I'd been saving the last couple of months. So I did that. And now I have this third desk installed, and it's much better. It's from IKEA. I should have just picked this one in the first place. Just desks are hard because I have such small desk space. I have like 120 centimeters between my bed and the wall, and I can't really change the layout of my bedroom that much because there are pieces of furniture in this room that can't be moved out of the room because they came with the house because we rent. So they're the landlord's pieces of furniture that we can't move. So I don't have much space for a desk, so I need a small one. I ended up getting one from IKEA. There were a bunch of Reddit threads that were like, it's pretty good. The tabletop can sag in the middle after a while if you have if you have like a large amount of weight on it. So I ended up buying it had 2 legs and a set of drawers. drawers on one side, 2 legs on the other. So I ended up buying a third desk. Not a third desk. I ended up buying a third leg to put kind of in the middle at the back of the desk to hopefully prevent the sagging from happening as quickly. And I also bought like a second tabletop layer so that the tabletop would be really thick. And it's so much better. It's so much nicer. I like it. The drawers have runners, which the scam desk I got didn't have runners. So it was a sensory nightmare to get the drawers in and out. So I'm already happier with this. But I actually haven't set up the drawers yet. The thing you put the drawers in, like the skeleton of it, is set up. But I haven't got the actual drawers set up yet because time has been difficult because I've been doing a lot of rest and I've been going out to a lot of places and I need Mare to hurry up with their shelf rail thingies. Thank you. That works. And I need Mare to hurry up with their shower so I can actually get through some of these stories, please. Mare. Hurry up, Mare. Please. Oh my goodness. Show and tell is growing by the minute. Goodness gracious me. But yeah, now I've got a desk. I haven't set everything back up again where I want it to be. So there's a lot of stuff that I haven't yet sorted yet. Could always do the other stuff first and save the bees. Mare just said don't do show and tell until I'm back from my shower. So I'm trying to honor that. A new desk is always nice. It's true. It was definitely a debacle for me, but I'm satisfied with this. Oh yeah, another thing with the flimsy desk. I couldn't fit my CPU under it. So it was terrible. It was bad. I couldn't even slip my CPU in anywhere properly, and so that sucked. Oh, and then I had another debacle that when I did set up my CPU again, I cleaned it. But while we were setting up the desk, I was also like, you know what? I'm also going to clean my computer because it hasn't been cleaned since I bought it, which has been like 5 years. You can shame me. It's fine. I deserve it. I cleaned it, and I put back in, and then my mic stopped working. So then I had to do a bunch of troubleshooting to get my microphone to work again, which is why my microphone might sound a little different because I'm using a different program for it. And that was with the old desk. And then when I brought in the new desk, then my monitor stopped working, and it turns out one of my monitor cables is just a little bit fucked, so that it has to be in a very specific position for it to work. So if something dies randomly, it's probably the monitor. Probably the monitor doing something. I know. Where art thou, Mare? Where's the shower speedrun, babe? You nugged the mic. I'm never gonna live that down. I'm never gonna live that down. That typo. It was a funny one, though. One of the things I'm showing today is my new CRT, fully functioning this time. Yes! That's great to hear. I'm so happy for you. That's so good. I cannot wait to see. Fingers crossed everything lives. I hope so. The cleaning my computer definitely did its job. I will say, something does rattle a bit now in my CPU. Sometimes there's just like a little bit of rattling every now and then. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. But I think it's fine because it doesn't happen all the time. Yeah, there's just a little rattlesnake in there. He's just hanging out. But I will say, I opened up Overwatch and Overwatch is now running. You know how some games, they let you see certain specs of your computer while you're playing video games? I have a temperature spec on Overwatch to see how hot my CPU gets when I'm playing Overwatch, and it's gone down like 30 degrees. Gone down 30 degrees since I cleaned it. So that was desperately needed. And I'm sorry, computer, I haven't exactly treated you right. Can you even find rattlesnakes in Australia? I don't think so. Yeah, I assume it's the fan because I did do a lot of cleaning of the fans specifically because those were obviously the dustiest parts of the CPU. But yeah, the temperature of it has gone down like 30 degrees. It used to be 90 and now it's like 60 to 70. So it's pretty good. Let me look at this. Rattlesnake. Do those exist in Australia? I don't believe they do. Let's see. The Americas. Okay, no. Australia does not have rattlesnakes. They are in the Americas only. Also be a cable? Potentially. Potentially. There's a whole lot of things it could be. But the thing is, I don't think it's doing anything really bad to my computer, so I'm not going to worry about it for now. In the future, I do want to just upgrade my computer in general, so I don't want to fix something when I'm already planning to replace that thing, you know? But thank you for the stretch. I did just do that, and now I will hydrate. Ah. All right. What else has been happening? I've been watching Wimbledon. I'm happy that Sinner beat Zverev. That was nice. I've been playing more Pokemon Champions. I'm back in Ultra Ball again. There they are. I don't have to pad for time anymore. Mira's back! Let's go. Okay, now we can go through all of the show and tell stories. The GPU comes with a blanket. Everything arrives on Tuesday. Ooh, not long now. Not long now at all. Okay. Let's go. It is time for show and tell. Wait, why do none of the icons work? Hey, why do none of the icons work in our chat? Why do the icons not work in the chat function? Hey, what's this? Hey, I've just realized something. Why is the chat function a little fucked? What's going on here, baby? So why is they're meant to be Yeah, they're just a bunch of squares. Okay, we're back now. I just had to clear the cache. That was odd. I've done some finicking around with my streaming settings as well. Yeah, just had to give it a whack, you know. All right. Show and tell. Saw this in Toronto when I went for a dentist appointment. That is so cute. That is adorable. I love that. I love walking through areas where those sorts of things are painted. I don't see them very often, but there are a fair amount of areas in Sydney that do paint their little, I don't know what these little boxes are called, like maintenance boxes. I love when they get painted in fun little patterns, and this is definitely the cutest, most wholesome one of all. You're on a 65 stream streak. That is wild. Doing that also cleared the screen on screen chat too. Yeah, it did, but that was kind of the point, because it was what was happening. It was the glitching that was happening on screen that I wanted to solve. My family installed a Ring door camera yesterday, and after my sister got home, our grandparents' cat walked onto the front desk with a rabbit. No, that's yikes. Be careful with outdoor cats, chat, with warnings of the bird flu and stuff. One of the biggest things is trying to keep your cat indoors as much as possible, especially away from birds specifically. Unfortunately, our cat, we don't own her, so we cannot keep her indoors. That being said, it is winter, so she is spending more time indoors anyway. Yeah. And we are moving one of her water bowls indoors, because we had water bowl in our backyard, but just for her safety, we're probably going to move it. It's meant to be indoor on a leash, but they don't listen. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Bird flu isn't really rampant in Australia just yet, but it is here, unfortunately, so it is a little concerning. All right, Mayor, you have the floor. Do you want to talk about your bee saga? So I'll fill in what I know about the bee saga. Mayor started finding bees in their bed. With bumblebees, I believe. And it just started out with one that they fed sugar water to feel better. Oh, sorry. Trigger warning for insects, chat. But it's bees. So there was one bee. And then there were more bees, but I don't think Mayor has sent every moment of the bee saga to show and tell, which, fair enough. Xavier found the first bee. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness Xavier didn't get stung. Cannot say the same for Badger, who has since been stung. Poor thing. Do you have any more? No, these are the only two parts. Yes, Mayor's been giving me Cass and Atare just a lot of bee updates, which is very funny. But yeah, Mayor just keeps finding bees in their bed. You've now found over 24. That's... Jeez. That's horrible. Have you just been taking them outside? Or I assume you've been taking them outside. Considering you're nursing one back to health in this image here, I'm sure you're not trying to, like, actively kill them. I'm sorry that Badger got stung, though. His poor little baby. We have a lot in show and tell, so as Mayor continues to tell the story, I'm gonna show some other things off. I've been putting together a cosplay for the past few months, and these were the final touches. I had to make some stickers. This is a badge, but these I stuck to my bag with little loops of tape. I catch them in pill bottles and release them. Well, thank goodness for pill bottles. I don't get pill bottles. I get all my prescription medication in boxes. And then, did I not send my actual cosplay to show and tell? Okay, I have to go to People's Pets Pics here then, actually. And that cosplay was Emma Skye from Ace Attorney, specifically Ace Attorney Investigations, her outfit from Investigations. Yeah, this is a picture of me. Body reveal on chat. This is what I look like, not my face. This is what I generally look like. I did lose one of the stickers, and most of the other ones got bent. I probably should have laminated them. But listen, this is my first time, like, crafting anything for a cosplay. So I'm happy with what I did. And it was just those that I crafted. I already owned the shoes. I got the socks from Berserk. I got the pantyhose from Woolworths. I got the shorts from an online site. There was a belt that I'd had for years. This vest was the second vest I bought for this cosplay. It's not the right purple, but it did fit, unlike the first one. I got that from Depop. I got the tie from eBay. I got the shirt from a local thrift shop. Got the jacket, lab coat from a costume store. The glasses were from eBay. The bag was from Dangerfield, but I'd owned that for a while. And then the hat was actually my mother's that she lent to me to do the cosplay. I know, I'm not a PNG. It's wild. I discovered that Badger was stung when I went to trim her claws, and one was quite literally the size of the other and wouldn't stop meowing. Oh, the poor thing. That sucks so bad. So yeah, this was SmashCon, by the way. It's a convention. I don't know if it happens in any other city in Australia, but it was in Sydney over the weekend. I went on the Saturday. So many people recognized my outfit. They were like, oh my goodness, I love your Emma. I had a few people take photos of me, take photos with me. I have a few of those photos, but I'm not going to upload them because if I cared this much about my privacy, I'm going to care as much about other people's privacy as well. But I have photos. I have a trio photo with a Trucy and a Phoenix. None of us knew each other. We just kind of bumped into each other all at the same time, and we were like, this is incredible. Also, the Trucy, she had like a little Apollo plushie. It was adorable. And then this was the haul I got from the convention. At first I got these two cards. Together they cost, I think, $28. But I gave the guy $30 worth of cards. He gave me these and a $2 coin. And then while the vendor was looking at a binder, another customer asked me, hey, can I look through your binder? And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And he ended up paying me like $16 for two other cards. So that was cool. So I spent maybe $100 here, but I made $16. So that helps. But as you can see, I got this Dawn print. This was absolutely lovely. The Piplup is so cute. I got these badges. This vendor was absolutely lovely. She was, considering she was vending Ace Attorney stuff, she was one of the people that did recognize my Emma. She was like, oh my goodness, I love you, Emma. And I think she was dressed as I don't know how to say his name, the younger Gavin from the sequel trilogy. Clavicular, I don't know how to say his name. But yeah, she took a photo of me, which was cool, and I bought those badges from her. This strawberry Pachirisu, it was so me. I got this little carabiner. It also has area to put charms on it. So I love this. I got a Warrior Cats print. This was like the only Warrior Cats merch I saw all day, and I was like, I have to get this. I got this little Graves Deadlock photo card. She's on my wall along with the Dawn and the Warrior Cats. There were two stalls with AI the Somnium files, and I bought this charm from one of the stalls because I love Mizuki and I love Boss. I love Date. Basically, I love this whole team. It was very cute. It was very cute. I saw an Aiba. I saw like a life-size hamster Aiba figurine, but it was $50, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna spend that. But it was amazing to see. These three adorable little stickers, this Drifloon sticker, and then these two Buizels, which my friend found. And she was at the con with me. She found this one. She was like, I found Buizels. And I was like, oh, thank you. So we went there. And the guy was like, hey, what's caught your eye? And I'm like, Buizel is my favorite ever. And he was like, okay, have you seen the pin? And so I looked, and he also had a Buizel pin. And I was like, okay, I have to get this too. So I got these two Buizels as well. And one of them is on my Eater bag, and one of them is the pin is on my Eater bag, and the sticker is in my scrapbook. So overall, it was a really great day. It was a really tiring day, but it was lovely. I had a great time. It's so cute. I know. They are adorable. I did have a story on my Instagram tagging almost every artist who did these. I don't remember specifically who they are now, like all of their names. This is from a person called Jace Arts. This is from Sherma Bear. This is from someone called Lana, I think. This is Ginger Buns, but I don't remember all of these. However, everyone I bought from, I ended up following on Instagram later. So if you go to my Instagram, you'll be able to find a bunch of the artists in my following list if you want to check them out at all, because they were all great. And I also followed a bunch of artists I didn't buy from because I was like, I still want to catch up with you guys, even if I'm not interested in everything right now. All right, let's go back. Go back and see what we get. Oh yes, I've also been catching up on Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I'm on the final season. Someone fucked up with the subtitles. This is very funny to me. Because the thing is, I do believe Team Rocket would say this if Pokemon was not a children's show. I think Team Rocket would very happily call people twinks. If it was not a show for literal children. It was meant to say leave the twerps behind, but I guess the subtitler misheard it, or it's an AI subtitler. I hope it's not. Hope it's not. Right, next. Atare has a song. Sing for us, Atare. Is it you singing, or is it just an instrumental? I'm going to my first convention next weekend. Oh, good luck. I hope you have a really good time. Conventions? It's actually not a song. Ooh, wait. What is it then? Oh, we've got another blip. It's blipping. It's a redubbing. Okay. But we're blipping. Why is opening YouTube making a blip? The assignment I did when I was studying audio, we had to recreate every bit of audio in the chosen clip. Oh, okay, my bad. My bad. I don't read. But yeah, good luck with your convention. I'm trying to think of, like, advice for a convention. Bring a drink. Bring food. It's going to be hotter in there than you might think. I wore pantyhose because I was wearing quite a summery outfit, and I wore a long sleeve shirt underneath my outfit, and then I went to the convention hall and I immediately started to regret how warmly I dressed myself. So it'll be really warm in there. Bring earphones if you're really sensitive to noise, or bring ear defenders or earplugs. Turns out I've lost one of my earplugs, so I need to buy a new one. Rip. But those are probably my also, set yourself a budget. Set yourself a budget. My budget was like 100. I did go a little over, but like, set yourself a budget or else you will buy everything you see, you know? Gotta be careful. The current voice actor for Sonic the Hedgehog is there. I bought a canvas poster for him to sign. That's cool. That's cool as hell. All right, let's get to Atare's thing. So you are all the sounds in this.
Still got it, but so do we.
Oh, nice.
The power to manifest what you imagine.
Oh, I know that voice.
Truly awesome. That power comes from the architect. Why do you wield it for more sake?
Agreed, Wagadev. Don't fool the quantity discounts. If it's like 3 for 10, but you only want one, just buy one.
Obviously.
You don't have to buy 3.
And then what? Can't you see where that leads?
What are you saying?
Humans will make Elysium into another Marathon.
Why is YouTube so crispy? YouTube doesn't...
I won't let that happen.
Since I got my new YouTube... Not my new YouTube. Since I got my new internet, for some reason, YouTube really can't optimize. So I often end up having to watch things in a lower quality. Which isn't that bad because I'm often multitasking when I'm watching something. So I have it in the background while I'm doing something else on my computer. But in times like this, yes, it does look very crispy.
That's right. when a person dies, that's it for them.
Ooh.
But their thoughts and memories will always be passed on to someone else.
Mm.
Isn't that the same with your blades? Your past selves get passed down to someone else to become
The
your new
piano's
selves?
very good.
Isn't that how you've always lived? We're no different.
What is this game? Xenoblade. Ah, you want me to play these, don't you? I remember that. I might get around to those at some point. That was good. Your stuff is always so high quality, Atare. You voiced the white-haired guy and wrote the music, directed the other voice, and helped with the sound effects. That's very cool. And it was all very, like, on time. Dubbing things requires so much timing, you know? So you did very well in that regard. You underestimate my compulsion to add multiple games to my collection at once. If I see multiple games I want on sale for a good deal, I'm getting them all there instead of waiting to buy them later. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm just saying, make sure that you can afford everything. You know, you don't ever want to be strapped for cash, really. And another thing, I heard this from an Instagram user today, actually. If you want original art, original pieces, go to the artist alley. When you go to, like, the vendor area is often more susceptible to, like, things being sold at scalped prices and AI generated things, or even those weird, like, 3D printed, like, those 3D printed slop dragons, you know? So make sure to support the artist alley a lot of the time. And that's always my favorite place to go at cons. Though I did walk around the vendors for a while because a couple of people were selling matcha, and then obviously there were a couple of Pokemon card vendors there. I'm only bringing cash. Once I run out of cash, that's it. That's a good way of doing it. That's a good way of doing it. I forgot to bring cash. I meant to, especially when it came to the Pokemon card stuff, because often when you go to card shows, if you pay by cash, you can sometimes get a better deal. But I forgot to, but thankfully it was fine. Won't be touching the art stuff unless it's for a voice actor to sign. Oh, I'm the exact opposite. But hey, everyone goes to cons for different things. Everyone has different priorities of what they want in their collections. I love fan-made stuff. You love the video games. There's something there for everyone, and that's what's really cool about conventions like that. All right, what do we got next? Atho's absolutely gorgeous sunset shots. Oh my goodness. That blue is just... the colors are so vibrant. Oh my gosh, that orange. What is this? The intro to The Lion King? Goodness. And I love sunsets. I would love to watch more sunrises, but that would mean having to get up early in the morning, so sunsets it is. I've seen some of those cool Pokeballs in artist alleys where the Pokeball is based off of a particular Pokemon. I did see a place like that too, which was very cool. I also saw a couple of like fashion places, like places that was selling clothes and stuff, which was really fun, which was really nice. Because there was also a J fashion area at SmashCon where people could also like craft accessories and stuff like that and shop for clothes. It was really cool. There was really something for everyone over there. There was a Tamagotchi section. There were voice actors. I should have met a voice actress. A voice actress of Morphonica from Bandori was there, and I should have said I should have tried to check that out, but I didn't. All right. Now it's time to dive into the collection. Star Fox, this is for the Nintendo Switch 2. Ooh, the collector's edition of the... Oh, is that the new one? Oh, wow, it's already out on Blu-ray? That's wild. I feel like it hasn't been long enough. But I guess everything comes out really quickly on digital now. Just since, like, the COVID era, things don't, like, periods of time where things can be seen in cinemas are often a lot shorter than before. Mario Kart Double Dash, Rhythm Heaven Groove, Team Sonic Racing. Oh, that is a nice cover. That's cool. I like that. I like how he blends in to the black background. It makes the silhouette feel so much more like dynamic. They got some arcade cabinets and pinball. Oh, I love pinball so much. I've only played on a true pinball machine maybe once or twice, and I want to do it more. Call of Duty? Gravity Falls! I saw one stall with Gravity Falls related stuff at the con, and I was so tempted, but I'd spent so much money already. And I was like, I can't do it, I'm sorry. We got a little Deadpool. Does he have a dummy in his mouth? A baby Deadpool? A little Spider-Man? Cuddly guy? He's flexing. Chewbacca is T-posing behind him. D3PO. Is it like all of these figurines essentially were new? Got more comics over here. Oh my goodness. That jaw? How does that jaw fit together anatomically is my question. How do all of those teeth fit in that mouth? Goodness. A Sonic deodorant? Wait, that's incredible. That's incredible. Bob! The 27-month resub. Thank you so much. And Sonic soap? More people need to know about these. Then we'll get those, like, stereotypical gross gamer boys. Maybe they'll actually shower. I can smell like Sonic now. That sounds so good. A double pack of Wonder and Meet Up in... Is that a DLC? I didn't know Wonder had DLC. I don't know much about Mario in general. Got Knuckles. I want Tomodachi Life so bad. I want Tomodachi Life so bad. I think that would be so much fun to play. I think that would be so much fun to play on stream. I feel like if I did Tomodachi Life on stream, I'd pick maybe 1 or 2 characters from like every single franchise I've played on stream. Like I'd pick Date and Mizuki. I'd pick Phoenix and Miles. I'd pick can't think of the other ones. I don't have a Switch. I don't have a Switch 2. I'm tempted to get a Switch 2. I just need to find a good skin for it. Because the Nintendo Switch has such boring designs. Like my Nintendo Switch 1, I have the Animal Crossing version, which is really cute. But the Nintendo Switch 2 doesn't have any cute versions right now. Yeah, Olympic Games! Love that series. So many memories. Exactly, there isn't a variant yet. And I'm either waiting for a variant or I'm just gonna give in and buy a skin. I didn't know it wasn't Switch 2 exclusive until a couple of days ago, Tomodachi Life, but I don't really want to buy it until I'd prefer to have the Switch 2 version, you know? So I guess I'm just torturing myself at this point, you know? It kind of is just my fault. It's my self-inflicted rules. That's so much. Does Sonic really have that many movies? Oh no, they're the shows. They're the seasons. Okay, that's my bad. I can't read. Open season? Oh my goodness. I remember that movie from when I was a kid. I didn't like it that much. I don't remember liking it a lot as a child. Oh, is this your CRT? Oh my goodness, it works. You must feel so happy about that. I'm so glad you finally got a good one. We got Atare's cooking prowess. I need to eat more cauliflower, I think. The problem is I'm not a big fan of the texture of cauliflower, so a lot of the time I can only really have it in a soup, whereas maybe like a puree or something. Remember the open season? They had an Xbox game? I shouldn't be surprised. I feel like every 2000s animated film ended up with a video game adaptation, even if it was shit. As someone who had Shrek Ogres and Dronkies, which was a Shrek game where you had to babysit Shrek and Donkey's children. Terrible game. I think I still own it. Cauliflower makes a weird sound when my teeth hit it, and it's weird. That might be the most autistic sentence I've ever heard in my life. I love that. Ooh, you finished your show? Oh, that is so cool. That is a great patch. I was looking for iron-on patches at the convention because I would love to patch something. I don't know what, maybe a jacket of mine. I would love to kind of spruce up some of my more plain pieces of clothing. But that's so cool. I hope your shows went well. Dino Spots. But that's a very cool patch. I love all of that. Oh my goodness, and an ice cream concoction. That is so much. I had soft serve ice cream for the first time in like several years the other day, which was better than I remember it being. I didn't think it was gonna taste as good. Moth has a salamander for some reason. Where the heck did you find that guy? That is an absolute unit. Ivanovish. Is this your stuff that you're going to get, Ivanovish? Or stuff that you have bought? Yes, you said that in the chat. You said you got a 5070 Ti. That's cool as hell. And it's based on Freerun? Nice. I need to upgrade my PC. So much. And Moth has Freerun on their desk. I see. Got a lot of Freerun fans in the chat. Soft serve does have a nice texture, but you know what I don't like? I don't like cones. And I don't know why. I just don't like... I've never been a fan of cones. I should have asked for it to be in a cup, but I ended up buying it in a cone and then just throwing out the cone, which was a bit of a waste. And then a glorious person obviously has continued to do some traveling. So this is some stuff they saw in Amsterdam, some cool windmills. And where's this one? Oh no, this is the Netherlands. This is Amsterdam. That's cool. I've heard Amsterdam is absolutely beautiful. So I hope you're really enjoying your time. And then, holy crap. Honestly, I kind of want to make this feels like, not to make everything about my D&D character, but this makes me think of my D&D character so much. Like, this would be the institution that he lives and works in. He's an Order Domain cleric, and he's uber religious. And I gotta talk to my DM and be like, hey, can this be what it looks like where he lives, or do you have a picture yourself? But that's absolutely beautiful. The inside versus the outside Like, this feels so grey and dark and foreboding, you know? This feels like, you know, Dracula's gonna pop out of here and suck your blood, but then the inside feels so warm and inviting. And I'm sure part of it is because the photos are taken at different times of day, but just the difference in the architecture as well. This feels just, it's majestic. That's a good word for it. One of the oldest standing Gothic cathedrals. That's awesome. That's brilliant. I'm not a particularly religious person myself, but just, even if you're not religious, you can still very much appreciate the design and the architecture of places like these. It's absolutely incredible. All right. That is it for show and tell. If you send something else to show and tell, chat, I'll be looking at it on Friday, because we did show and tell for literally half of our just chatting period, and we've got an ad starting soon. So, it's great seeing what all of you have been doing, though. I'm glad that we can catch up like this. I'm glad that all of you have had great times, except for Mare, with which I'm sorry that there are still bees in your room. I hope the bee problem gets solved. But yeah, an ad is just about to start, so I'm going to use that ad time to change to Blueprints and get that opened up. So we can keep chatting about what we did last week, but we can play some Blueprints at the same time. I didn't do anything this week. That's fine too. I technically, I didn't do anything this week either. The big things I did this week were on the weekend before this week and the weekend after this week. So, kind of in the same boat as you. I slept pretty much the entirety of this week. Where is Blueprints on my computer? There it is. It's only been a week of me not playing it, and I've somehow forgotten where it is. The con was so great. No, Apex, please don't update. Apex, stop. Apex Legends, I'm not playing you. I'm playing Blueprints. Thank you, it's paused. Oh my goodness, Marvel Rivals has a 22 gigabyte update. Save me. Save me, please. But yeah, the con was amazing. A bunch of people took photos of me or photos with me, which was really flattering. A lot of people recognized my cosplay. I got 2 cards that I always really wanted from Pokemon. Overall, it was just such a good time. It was just generally an amazing time. The new Marvel Rivals update is really good. Well, I haven't played Marvel Rivals at all, is the thing. I've installed it, and I want my friend to teach me how to play, and then after that, I might make it a collab day with some streaming friends, because I know Max plays it. I'm pretty sure Peace plays it. And I know Arcane plays it as well. So, yeah, Arcane plays it as well. But I want my first time playing it to be with the person I went to the con with, because I have been promising for months now that they get to teach me the game. So I'll fulfill that promise first, and then it'll become a collab game, / it might go into the roster for community days, go into the polls. Which, by the way, last time I checked, the poll has run away with Mecha Chameleon, which I kind of expected it was going to happen, because it is the big new funny friendship game. I expected it was going to happen, which means I'll have to buy it and also learn how to play. Let's see, how much is it winning by? Wow. It's winning by 6 votes. It's It's got more than half the votes. It's got 11 votes. Among Us has 5 and Lethal Company has 2. So yeah, I usually tell you guys, your vote could change something if you want to join the Discord and vote now, but I fear your votes aren't changing anything this time, guys. Mecha Chameleon is going to win. Mecha Chameleon is so great. I've seen so much stuff about it. I've seen so many TikToks. I've watched all of Pat's videos of him playing it. It looks so much fun. Another friend sub game that's not on Mac. I'm sorry, Atari. I'm sorry. But I promise I'll get more things. I promise I'll play more things with you. I swear. It's just... the hype with that game is so unreal. And I do kind of want to play it. I do really want to play it. And I think it would be really fun with the community. But I hope you either A, get a Windows PC, or B, more games actually release on Mac. Well, I hope it makes a good Community Day game, because it's currently the top voted Community Day game for this month, so we'll be playing it at the end of the month. Alright. Blueprints moment! Day 22. I'm gonna have to try and remember what we did. We went down the elevator, didn't I? We went down the elevator, and that was the big thing that we found out. Oh, it was the chess pieces, wasn't it? Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. I'm remembering how the game works now. There's my allowance. So, here are some things that I have to remember. Down there is the basement. We need a specific basement key. The basement key can only be found in the freezer when we have a lighter to melt the ice. I'm pretty sure that's the only way we can get down there. But until I get down there, I'm gonna leave that drained. I'm gonna leave the fountain drained. Also, we have so many footsteps right now. We have 68. Also think it's pronounced Mecha Chameleon with a CH like in chalk, with Mecha in Japanese meaning super or the most. That's probably it. Okay. Let's pick an outside room. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms. Special floor plans now cost footsteps instead of gems. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. We've been to all of these, so we're not going to unlock a new room no matter what we do. Considering we have so many footsteps, I'm tempted to go with the hovel. Though I guess the shelter might have also been good. Oh, whatever. I'm silly. Oh, there's a key in here. There's a key in here. That's helpful. That's good, at least. Yeah, I didn't think about that, Bob. Whoops. I have the hovel now. I found a mosquito that has a fetish for my legs and feet. Mosquitoes love me so much. Moth, I feel you. I feel you so bad. Okay, oh, that's another thing I have to do. I have to bring up my notes. Let me get my notes loaded up. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to find chess pieces, I think, to do a puzzle down the elevator. So let's go all around the house and find some chess pieces. Let's go this way first. The hallway has one locked trunk. Well, I have a key. So let me grab that real quick. 2 keys. We take that. We take that. Bedroom. Bedroom might be really good right now. There's also another locked trunk in here. Hello? Gems. Okay, nice. Nice, nice. Let's see. So we can go that way, we can go that way. Found out that it is the Japanese pronunciation. Okay, so Mecha. Mecha Chameleon? Corridor or West Wing Hall? I'll go West Wing Hall. I need to look for chess pieces, don't I? That's a flan. No chess pieces in here, I don't think. I'm guessing the artwork is the chess pieces. I'm assuming. Office. Metal detector. Is the metal... I don't remember how do you make the lighter in this game again? I don't remember how you make the lighter. I'm thinking it might need the metal detector, potentially, but it might not. I don't know. Let me go through my notes. Why do I have 2 documents that said magnifying glass plus metal detector? Okay, I need to go to coat check. I need the magnifying glass and the metal detector. So I'll take the metal detector in the hopes that we get the magnifying glass and then also the workshop and then also the freezer. We're gonna need a lot of luck today. We're gonna need a lot of luck to get anything done today. Commissary, hallway, closet, pantry. One extra item if drafted joined to a hallway. It is a joint to a hallway. Okay. We've got a special key. We've got a silver key. And we've got a key card! Nice. Okay. Any chess pieces? Nope. Any chess pieces? Nope. Any chess pieces? Nope, just playing cards. Right. Let's go this way next. They really want me to go to the commissary. Fuck it, let's go. Fuck it, we go. Any chess pieces? Nope. What can we buy? Oh! I'll buy the running shoes. I don't really need the sledgehammer. Boiler room. Oh shit. We need the boiler room to go to the lab, right? I don't think I've ever unlocked the boiler room before. Any chess pieces? What's... Oh my goodness, there's so many buttons. There's so many buttons and twists. What am I supposed to do here? I can't even go this way? What, so the first thing I have to do is figure out... Does that do something? What does this need? This needs this. There we go. Okay. That's a pretty easy puzzle to solve. Not bad, not bad. The door doesn't open though. I think I do have to enter the room from the other side. Oh my gosh. We've got 3 bloody red rooms. Do I still need the dark room? Let me check. Why do I have 2 different workshop? Why do I have 2 workshop documents? I can delete one. And put it in the other one. Where's the dark room? Needs breaker box to light it up. Note about print in a room in the west ring. Green notes in Hartley's room are always false. Okay, so I'm thinking the weight room goes everywhere. No, I don't want to do the weight room. Let's go dark. Let's see what these things want to tell me. Let's just do the first one. Shit. Alright, that's a bad start, but at least I get a key. That's good enough for me. Oh, the key card. Let's just go here again and hope for the best. It gave me the chapel. Hi, Chapel Roan. Hey, bestie girl. How are you? Where do I want to go? Maybe this way. The den, the parlor, or security? I'm thinking security. I think security might work. Oh wait, no, we do need security. Because what we can do with security is change the key card system. We can change the security level to high, and then change offline mode, unlocked, confirm setting. There. Because that means we'll get more security doors in the long run, which is good because we have a security card. Laundry room, laboratory, furnace. I feel like this needs to be a quote at this point. Yeah. Yeah. It's just the Chapel Roan room. It's just how it is. Drawing room, mail room, parlor. I need to do the drawing room. I want the drawing room because I want to get to the other side of the boiler room. I have stopped checking for chess pieces. Uh-oh, whoopsies. I'm a silly Billy. Are the chess pieces the art, or what are they? Give me something. Pantry! I'll take that. I'll also take a banana. Wait, why can't I get in? Well, that didn't work. Hooray. Pretty. I wonder why that's a problem. Okay. This machine requires additional power from the boiler room. So is it 3 after 9 or 9 after 3? Nope. Okay. 9 after 3. Nope. I don't think I have this puzzle finished yet. Oh well. Oh, I can make an experiment though. Where's the computer? The other thing I wonder is if specific rooms generate with chess pieces in them and we have to draft those specific rooms. Probably. Continue with experiment. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then... Sorry, when you draft a red room, lose 5 steps and then set your steps to 40. Considering I'm at 31 steps, I think that's funny. I'm doing that. I don't know how well that's gonna work, especially considering I already have 2 red rooms at this point, but let's see how that goes. Laboratory, passageway, parlor, passageway. Get one that makes you draft more red rooms. True. Locked. Let me use that key. think I need to go to the den here. I just need to keep moving. I need... Oh! There's a pawn here. There's a pawn. Let me put this in my notes. Chess pieces. Den, pawn. Den has a white pawn. I don't know if the color of the piece matters, but it might. I assume it's a white pawn. Yeah, I should write down the location as well. You are absolutely correct there. Observatory or parlor? Or spare room? I'm gonna go spare room. And now I have no keys left. Oof. The dining room could be good. I still haven't figured out how to solve the cloister yet. Wait, didn't I drain the aquarium? No. Oh, of course! Whenever I step in here... Oh, of course, because it's a rainbow room. I'm silly. I was like, why did that work? I think the library... There's something in the library. A key! I have no idea. Oh. Nice. I think we haven't done the drafting strategy yet. Is there, any chess pieces? Anyone playing chess up here? It doesn't look like it. Back down we go. So did that work? And I'm glad I remembered it. It is glorious, thank you. Drafting studio. Or study. None of these are, like, good. Is the problem? Like, none of these are good. Maybe the drafting studio? I know that's a lot of footsteps. But I'm not sure I've been here before. The Great Hall. Partitioning plan. Oh, here's the book that we were looking at. Okay. There's a lot to do here. There's a lot to do here. Give me a minute. Potential new floor plans. In the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Okay. Hey, Patty, how you doing? So we have the kennel. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. The dormitory. Each time you enter a dormitory after drafting that symbol room, gain 10 steps. Or Dovecote. Whenever you draw Dovecote while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. This is curious. I have no idea what to pick. Home to several of Sinclair's hunting companions, it can be assumed these friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their new masters. These small sleeping quarters, devoid of frills and distractions, are ideal for the student, scholar, or denizen of academia. A towering loft serving home to many of the feathered locals of Mount Holly. As a devout birdwatcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned her uncle for years for this to be built on the estate. Ooh. Thank you for the hydrate. I see 2 votes for the kennel because the kennel has dogs. I'm not gonna lie. I also wanted to pick the kennel. So if you two want the kennel, I'm going with it. I like dogs. I like puppies. Okay. Does this globe spin? Why do all the globes spin? There has to be a puzzle with the globes, and I don't know what it... There's another pawn. Black pawn in the drawing room. No, what? No, this isn't called the drawing room, is it? No, drafting studio. Drafting studio. Black pawn. So, let me check. Yeah, I'm checking down the locations as well. So the den was 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have the letters or the numbers. Oh shit, we have the apple orchard. I forgot about that. So it would be A1 up here, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be A1 down here. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C? Sorry, A, B. So... Or would it be A, B, C, D, E? It would be E2. Drafting studio E2 slash 1B slash 2B. 1 might be the bottom. Well, I don't know. How to... Let me look this up. Let me look this up. Chessboard, numbers, letters, grid. Let's just see how chessboards actually work. Oh, it is 1 down the bottom. So it goes up. Okay. So that would be E7. Or... Yeah. E7? Potentially? I can just put down 1 down from top right. Den. Okay, what does the den look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, sorry, that's E8. So this is D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So D6. Then D6. So E8. Bottom left corner is A1. That's helpful. If bottom left corner is A1. That's a good idea. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate. All right. Cool. So now let's read this. The Great Hall partitioning plan for Saturday, November 28th. This is day 22. Let me get the... Do I have a... I have a calendar. November 21 was day 15. That would be 7 days. Great Hall partitioning. November 28. That would be today. That would be today. A week later, that's today. How do we do that? Can you press R to see the direction-y? Yeah, why? What you looking for? Going to sleep? Good night, Ivanovish. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. It was lovely to see you again, as always. I do have all the outer rooms. Okay, cool. So I can just fuck with what I want there. Let's see. Still one green room I haven't seen. I've got all the hallways. I haven't got all the bedrooms. Ah, room 46. I haven't been to whatever this is. I haven't been to 16 or 19. I haven't been to room 1. How many times you've drafted the drafting studio? This is my first time. This is my first time with the drafting studio. Oh, that's helpful. So Saturday the 7th was day 1. But this was my first time finding the drafting studio. Have I been to the attic? It's 9 steps, but I kind of just want to see as many new rooms as possible. Compass? Gimme. A gem? Gimme. Oh my goodness, there's so many items in here. Oh my god. What the fuck? You're not gonna read the strategy book? I forgot. I'm gonna be so real, I forgot about the strategy book. I'll go back. We might need a magnifying glass for that. Attic. Magnifying glass? Yes, there is a chess piece in this room. I just saw it. Hello, lady. Is there anything else of treasure? There's a letter here. I'll read that in a second. Ooh. Someone's painting something. Okay. Hey, chess players. What piece is this? Is this... That's a bishop? Okay. I was leaning towards bishop, but I wasn't 100% sure. So this is E 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, E9. Attic. E9. Oh, white bishop. Gotta make sure I get the colors down. Okay, now I read the letter. Dear Ms. Marigold, thank you so much for giving our editors the opportunity to consider your illustrated children's book, The Red Prince. Unfortunately, I regret that we have come to the conclusion that although the illustrations are wonderful, we do not think the material is a good fit with Ruffington's current catalogue and therefore will not be pursuing a partnership at this time. If you provided us with a return envelope, your manuscript will be returned to you. Otherwise, it has been recycled. Holy! What the? Yeah, we're just gonna throw out your manuscript. Bye. Thank you again for thinking of us here at Ruffington, and do not be discouraged to submit any work you find you complete in the future. We wish you every success in finding a home for your book. Thomas Yanders. The ending is... What is political about that ending? Maybe the ending of the book was too political, or the ending was of the letter was too political. I can't tell. Okay, let's read this. To come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. Who would have thought? Mahler's truemost architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper. Chemicals used to create floor plans. Sorry, I'm just skimming this bit. Cause coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue was decidedly more difficult to affix than architects envisioned edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings. Violet prints are only used when creating plans for a bedroom. Orange floor plan will contain a hallway. Okay. Most violet dreams. Bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home. The place where people can rest during a long day. Architects always use violet floor plans. Weird traveler, they found a room which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. So, bedrooms, violet. Okay. I just noticed that blueprints sounds like blueprints. Oh, Bob. Bob, that's the point of the name. Oh no! Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside. Floor plans are extremely synergistic, and strategies centered around green will often involve drafting as many of this color as possible. Okay, so draft a lot of green rooms. If you draft one green room, try to draft as many more green rooms as possible. Got it. Extra items, often average number of doors. They synergize with shovels and watering cans. Orange passage. The bedroom is the heart of the home, then hallways are the arteries. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, add more rooms to your house, the more hallways you have, less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. True. So you need keys. Doesn't often have extra items. It synergizes with the foyer. Golden trim. Shops are an essential part of any large estate. Provide you with an outlet for any coins. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. Extra items, never for free. Fair enough. Negative space. Red rooms are a daring addition. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer the potential for substantial returns as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression. Very lasting. I call one of them Chapel Roan, for goodness sake. Associated resource, vexation. Prismatic rooms. Notice some floor plans have more than one color in their design. They simultaneously share characteristics of each type of room. Violet and gold board would be best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in this volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. Okay, interesting. As we reach the end of this volume of drafting strategy, we hope you have found valuable insights and colorful inspiration for your next project. Interesting. I don't know if that had any, like, true hints for me, but that was definitely helpful. Okay. Let me use my lockpick kit. Alright, the lockpick kit doesn't work. Let's go through anyway. The foundation. Have I ever been in this room before? What is this? What the heck? Yeah, screw it. Let's go to the conference room. Yeah, that's a new room for me. Checking for chess pieces. This is still a lie. Fuck you. Parlor, storeroom, cloister. Nope. Did you read its description? Yeah. Any items that were spread around the place would be brought in here. But I don't think I have any items that were spread around. I was just looking for a chess piece, though. Oh, okay, I'll take a coin. Let's see. The gems are in another box. The truth is on another box. The words another box are on another box. Did you read its description? The foundation does not reset each day. Yes. I don't quite know what that means, though. Ooh. I haven't unlocked the maid's chamber. It'll give me less items, but it means I've reset my rooms to my steps to 40. Mila. Ooh. That's a photo of all the staff. That's nice. Ducky. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness we inform you the death of our benefactor, Baronet Holly H.S. Sinclair. Any staff with interest in attending services may contact Miss Babbage. Following the instructions by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Damn. I hope there was only one maid. Because this is not a lot of space. Does that mean it stays there? Oh, so that room is always going to be the foundation from now on? That's not that bad. The truth is on another box. That has to be a lie. Right? Because if it's the truth, that means it's not... If it's a true statement, it's an oxymoron. It's hypocritical. It's a contradiction. That doesn't work. So this is a lie. The gems are in another box. The words another box are another box. My head hurts with this one, and I kind of don't need another gem. So I'm gonna say fuck it. Hello? I got it right? I'm so good at this game. Alright, let's go back to the foundation. Let's see what we can do here. There's something down there I think we can look at, but I want to keep looking at rooms first. Billiard room, let's go. White and black are true. Wait, I thought white, but white's an oxymoron. I want to go down. Is that an elevator downwards I can go to? I want to go down. That interests me. I don't have a shovel. I have like every item in the book except for the shovel. Okay. Any chess pieces? Nope, just a coin. A bottle, a tie, a clock. All right, 19. 20 minus 2, 18, 15, 8. 1 plus 4, 5, minus 4, 1, times 1, times 4, it's 4. 20 times 20. Is that 400? Divided by 20 is 20. Whoa, what are you? Key to the secret garden. Shit! How do I get there? What's the secret garden? The secret garden in the courtyard? That is a cool key. Do I want the tunnel? Do I want the... I don't have a huge amount of steps left. I should probably just go through the tunnel here. Any chess pieces? Wait, can I go to the secret garden? Oh, the key doesn't fit. Dang it. No! Sorry, I just got a text. Oh! No! That's not true. No! Sorry, an actor I really liked just passed away? Question mark? They're saying he passed away. No. It's on his official Instagram. No! Oh my goodness, sorry. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh no! Has Sam Neill passed away? He's so great though! Oh wow. He has... Okay, give me a second. I'll go do a quick BRB. I need to tell my mom. She liked him more than me. You know, I'm gonna take this time, I'm gonna run an ad. Share the news. I'm probably gonna pick the lavatory so I can get footsteps back. And I'll get more drink too because I've run out of chocolate milk. Alright. Everyone take some stretchies while I quickly go on break and run this ad. Sorry for it being so abrupt. That's alright. I'm back. It was just sad news and I knew my mum would want to know. So I was like, I'm just gonna go tell my mum right now. That's so sad. He was such a legendary actor. For those of you who aren't sure if you'd know him, if you've seen Jurassic Park, you'd know him. I think that's his most well-known international role. But he's legendary in Australia. God, that's devastating. I'm so sad. He seemed like such a good guy. Who? Sam Neill. Let me get let me get an image of him up real quick. Like, it just broke on his social media, so you're not going to see it on any Wikipedias or anything right now. Let me show it. This guy. He just announced a few months ago that he'd beaten cancer and he was cancer-free. So, I don't know, maybe something else happened. Maybe he was weakened to a point where something else, like an illness or something, would have hurt him. But yeah, wow. He's great. He was also my favorite film he was in, actually. He was in Hunt for the Wilderpeople, if you've seen that. Absolutely incredible Kiwi film. Odin in the MCU? I don't think so. No, that's Anthony Hopkins. No, Sam Neill was in... I think he was most well known for... Yeah, Hunt for Red October, Event Horizon, Jurassic Park. Yeah, it's his most kind of famous thing. Oh, that's so sad. He was so great. He was so incredible. Rest in peace, man. I didn't mean to close that document. That means I've closed off all of my documents. Was the actor Odin? No, that was Anthony Hopkins. Sam Neill was most known for Jurassic Park. Rest in peace, man. He was an incredible guy. He played the actor playing Odin in the play in one of the movies. I don't know enough about the MCU to confirm or deny that, but considering everyone in the under the sun has been in the MCU at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, I'm gonna pick the lavatory because I want footsteps again. I want to make this experiment as successful as possible. Any chess pieces? Doesn't look like it. And Thor Ragnarok? I didn't see that one. I've only seen the first 2 Thor movies. Where to go? Like this way, down here. Then back up here. I'm trying to figure out all of my other things I've left behind. So there's the den. Do we go through the den? Any chess pieces in here? Nope. Shit. Alright, we got no keys. We can't go there. Think he showed up in Love and Thunder. I wouldn't be surprised, considering he was in A Hunt for the Wilderpeople, which is a Taika Waititi movie. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned up in other Taika Waititi films. Taika Waititi does enjoy casting, people he knows. Boiler room puzzle. I don't know what... yeah, I could do that. I also have this in the entrance hall I can do. I can do this in the gymnasium if I wanted to. It's more footsteps losing, but listen, experiment successful. Now I'm back to 40. Bunk room. Boudoir or nursery. Let's go to the boudoir. I just want to find the chess pieces. Oh. Does that count as a chess piece? No, I don't think so. It's just a light. It's just a lamp. You have 2 shops because of the aquarium? Ah. Chat. Let's meet some puppies. my goodness, hello? Hello? Hi. You can pet the dog. Oh my gosh, you can pet the dog. Oh my goodness. Game of the decade. Game of the always. You can pet the dogs. This is the best day ever. He's eating. Uh-oh. Has one escaped? Question mark? C-A-T. Okay. I need to pet you again. You're so friendly. How am I meant to leave now? There's a... He wants a... How am I meant to go somewhere now that there's a puppy? Give me the dining room. I've already reached level 30. Level 8. Give me food. Can you interact with the latch? I might. I think I'm just trying to find either A, as many new rooms as possible, or B, just as many rooms in general. We've got another pawn. Got another pawn in here. So white pawn, A4. Dining room, A, okay. Chess pieces. Dining room, A4, white pawn. The way you said pawn threw me off. Oh, come on, man. How am I supposed to say it? I've got the accent. I'm not gonna say it like pawn. White pawn. It sounds worse coming from me. I don't think I can play with the latches. I'm gonna say, oh, I can't leave him. How am I supposed to leave them? They're so cute. Special key? My special key's it's the garden key though. Generic user, I love you. I usually don't like when people backseat me like this, but I'll accept it this time. I'll accept it this time because I would have legitimately walked away otherwise. Whoa. Oh. Oh no. We've got another puzzle. We've got another puzzle. Oh, I don't know what to do with that puzzle. Okay, I can't pick that lock. West Wing Hall, sure. Can you hit it again? Oh, I'm sure I can keep hitting it. I'm sure this... Yeah, this moves that. And then I'm sure this moves... Huh. The wall looks breakable. Oh, shit, you're right, it does. Okay. Let me write this down somewhere. Okay, to use an unlocked door is in which your house. Breakable wall. And then there's something else. There's another puzzle. There's a... What's it called? Weather vane. Weather vane puzzle. That's what these things are called. They're called weather vanes. How do I know how to do this? Do I have to put them all in the same direction? Yes, the secret garden has to be on the outside wall. I must have read it in a book somewhere because I do have a document in the... I do have a document in my little folder that does say secret garden key has to be used on a locked door. On the east or western edge. I'm gonna leave for now. Workshop? Oh, I don't have a fucking magnifying glass, do I? Shit. I need the magnifying glass in the metal detector. What does the lockpick kit and the metal detector make? Pick sound amplifier. I'm desperate to know what that means. Greater chance of picking higher sensitivity locks. Oh, okay. Veranda? I don't think I've been to a veranda before. Oh, yes, I have. I'm a nerd. Okay, I still can't pick that lock. I tried. I tried. This door lock seems too difficult to pick. Okay. There's a puzzle here. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. People who have played this game. Am I able to complete this puzzle right now? Or is something else required that I don't know about? I am able to complete this right now? Okay. Maybe all of the arrows are meant to face the same way? Yes, they are. Wait. That opened that door to the antechamber. No fucking way. Okay. Okay. Holy, that's new. That's new. That's new. Okay, weather vane puzzle that leads to lever to open one door to the antechamber. Too bad you blocked it with the laboratory. Yeah, too bad I did block it. But now I have another question. Is that permanent? Now that I've done that lever, is that door to the antechamber permanently open, or do I have to do that all the time? Do I have to keep finding this key and then undoing that lever? I'm going to assume it's permanent. It resets each day. Fuck! Okay, cool. All right. Well, that is something new. It's not great. I feel like I should take a picture of this. There we go. Gimp! Save me, Gimp! Tell me something, Gimp. I need to paste this somewhere. New. Just anything. There we go. I've pasted that. Oh. I'll give you one more pat for the road. Oh, are you not the Patty one? You were the Patty one, you're just not anymore. Yay! You're still Patty! Good boy. Okay. That's fine. Let's see where else we can go. There's really only one way now, and it's to the other part of the entrance hall. So, chapel, doink, coin for your troubles, dark room. There is the boiler room puzzle. I still don't... I don't understand it. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Does that do something? That draws that back. Looks like there's another wheel there that I could deal with. Yeah, that goes back. That's fine. Oh. Okay, that does something. Can I have... Oh, do I have to try and stop it at a certain point? Yes! Okay. What does that do? I don't know. Maybe this? Nope. What am I doing wrong? Have to turn that back on? Or turn that off? What have I done? Oh, I don't know what I've done now. Are there any other, like, levers or buttons? Is there anything up here I can do? No, not up here. Hit the first red one. This one? Oh. Okay. What, and I hit it again? And I go... Oh, I don't go back up. Oh. I could just press the up button. That could do it. Activate. I didn't activate shit just then. Does that open that door? Okay, that works. How about this? Interesting. Hello, pantry. So we've got this door open. We need to do something here. Oh, there's a button here. Okay. That just straight up closes that door. So there's that button. Then what? I need to go down. Maybe I need to do... There's no button there. This button, maybe? It said there's two buttons on. Do I have to find the last one? One. One was up there. Reconnect the first tank. This one? No, that doesn't do anything. That turns 2 things on. You mean like this? That turns that back on. So at least I can go around all the way this way without having to use the elevator. Oh, activate. So what does that do? So what did I just activate? I don't know what this activates. What am I activating? What am I activating in here? I will say the music is terrifying. Just a little bit. The music is scaring me. It sends power in the direction it's pointing. Which way is the laboratory pointing? I had a laboratory today. Where is it? It's that way. So maybe I have to... I've already got it in the right direction. Okay. Maybe I try and go to the laboratory and see if something's up? It doesn't look like it's up. She requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Maybe it has to be directly next to the boiler room? I don't know. Hello, sir. Any chess pieces? The music is still here. Like, it's not just in the boiler room, it's all around, and it's creepy. And I don't like it. Good luck, this puzzle sucks. Oh, thank you, Jen. Don't look up. No, it has something to do with the pipes up here. You see those working things on the ceiling? Yeah, I was just thinking that. So I'm thinking maybe I have to do the middle one? I'm thinking the middle one goes to the laboratory. I didn't realize the pipes connected to themselves. Okay, let's see if I can follow this. Okay. Okay. That's a chapel. No offense, but how is a chapel? Yeah, see, it's fucked now. I don't think I can do it. Yeah, these don't have any I'm not even in the room. Screw you. Chapel, no vents. Okay. So if I have the boiler room, I specifically have to pick rooms with vents to get to the boiler room, because this room doesn't have vents either. So I'm screwed. Yeah, this room doesn't have vents either. So I have to go to all the techie rooms to do this. Okay, so I have the puzzle done. I've just picked the wrong rooms for it. Okay, that's all right. I'm not that mad. I'm actually not that mad about that, because that means I've done all I can, and it just didn't work this time. These do not... No, those don't matter. I was gonna say, I could do something and try and get the freezer. I can't get the freezer. Oh, good. It depends what's in here. A gem, 2 gems, a rabbit's foot. Yeah, we're not getting it. Is that an item? Gains an additional effect in the observatory. I don't have the observatory today. Dang. Oh, pawn! Another black pawn! Another black pawn! Another black pawn! Another black pawn. Let me edit the title of the secret garden key to be just titled the secret garden. And then I'll go to... Where are we? What am I looking for? Oh yeah, okay. Let's make a note about the boiler room. Put an item into code check. I could. That's also true. So let me go to browser. Okay, boiler room. Puzzle to power laboratory, not laboratory. Needs rooms with vents to power up. There we go. With vents in ceiling. I need to make sure it's in the ceiling. Ah, shit, I just did something. Shit. I just did something. Oh, jeez. Sorry, my monitor died. There we go, we're back. I accidentally got my foot caught on a cable and my monitor died. All right, we're back now. But you yelled porn. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just how my accent works. Porn and porn are the same thing. Porn like the sex videos and porn like a chess piece is unfortunately pronounced the same thing. What was this called? Walk-in closet. A, B, C, D. Okay, D1. Walk-in closet. D1. Black porn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 pieces. Currently. I think that's all we can do, unfortunately. Anyway, you got the R-rated version of the game. Oh, I have my ways. I have my ways. Let me try and go down the elevator. I want to see how... I already know this is a puzzle. I remember someone told me 2 weeks ago that this little thing right here is a puzzle. This little item. This little hole. It means something. Or it's this. Something in the elevator means something, but I don't know what yet. You can only see your notes? Whoops. This is why I need 2 monitors, gamers. This is why I needed my new desk. So I could get a second monitor. So I could do... So that I know when I'm doing my OBS wrong. I still need to drain all of... drain various areas as well. Okay, well, here's a problem. So I'm right in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but there's only... Gamers, I have found 3 pawns. But there's only 1. But there's only 1 pawn. So I'm... And also all of the pieces are blue? So now I'm not sure what any of this means. Jeez, there's so much to this game. Because there's this as well. I feel like I'm supposed to be understanding more of it by now. But it's just not coming to me. Do you want a nudge? I appreciate you asking, and you know what? Sure. Nudge me. I would love a hint. I don't know if it's with the book or whether it's with the puzzle or what. I also have so many items right now. Look at this shit. What is this? This game never ends. I found room 46 50 days ago. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'm ever gonna find room 46. If I find room 46, I think I'm gonna have a break and play another game. Because as much as I love this game, I am a variety streamer, and I don't want my stream to just be one game over and over and over again. There are multiple pieces, but you will only need one of each. Okay. So if I have found one pawn, I can just put it where it needs to be. Also, the colors don't matter. So we found like 4 pawns, and we have found a bishop. So that's good. Colors do not matter. That's good to know at least. I can take that out. Because I thought colors might matter, because colors almost always matter when it comes to this when it comes to chess. And then we go to my workshop. Why do I still have 2 workshop documents? I want to delete one. You don't need to exist. Thank you. What did I make? Metal detector plus lockpick. I don't remember what it's called, so I'm just gonna call it better lockpick. I'm just gonna call it a better one. That's all I need. Yeah, lockpick 2, electric boogaloo. Okay, so I found a pawn and a bishop. I need to look for knight, castle, king, and queen. Yeah, exactly. Lockpick 2, electric boogaloo. Okay. I think I might call it a day here. Is the orchard something you have to do every day? I don't remember. I don't think I want to put anything in the cloakroom. I feel like putting things in the cloakroom is kind of a nerf. It does mean you can definitely find something somewhere. But it doesn't really... whether you find the cloakroom or not is a whole other thing. No, I need to do the orchard every day. Okay, so I don't need to go over there. So I don't have a shovel yet. I also don't have a lighter or a freezer. Okay, I think I'm calling it a day here. I can't think of what else I could do in this day. There's a knight and a rook right now. Is there? Well, shit. Oh well. I'll find more. I want a new day. I want to start afresh. This isn't the first time I've left early, and it will not be the last time I leave early when something is completely solvable. I'll get there. It's not really cheating because you might not get the cloakroom when you need it. So might as well hope yourself. Okay, let's get my allowance. Yeah, sometimes you do just have to start again. But I gotta keep a real eye out for chess pieces. Specifically kings, queens, knights, and castles. It's been a while since I've been to the shrine. The trading post? Shrine or trading post? You have a blessing now? I don't think so. I think I finished my blessing a couple of days ago. I had like a 7-day blessing of courtyards. So I think maybe picking the shrine now could give me a blessing in the future. 6, 7. I'm gonna lose myself to the music. Yeah, we had so many courtyards, and then we had that blessing while we also had the classrooms. So every room I was drafting was either a courtroom or a courtyard or a classroom. Yeah, I do have to make a donation. So today I have to focus on getting money. That's a good way to start. I have to focus on looking for chess pieces and getting money. Okay, these are birds. I have to look everywhere. I need to make sure I'm not missing something. Okay, I don't think I'm missing something. Give me money. Now, the next question is, do the chess pieces reset every day or not? They probably do, knowing my luck. Well, oh, okay, so the foundation is always there. That's not that bad. That's not the worst place to have the foundation. I want a shovel so bad. I don't remember. There was another reason why. Yes, I remember the other reason why I wanted the shovel. Because of the hint that you got with the music notes. So, okay. I'm looking for 2 things today. I'm looking for chess pieces. No, 3 things. I need to go into every day in this game with a goal. I need to look for a shovel. I need to look for money. I need to look for chess pieces. Are you asking rhetorical questions? They are typically rhetorical questions, yes. However, you can always ask if you want to tell me something that I have missed. Because I know I'm quite good at missing. There's so many locked trunks. What is this? See, the white pawn is still here. Actually, no. I will ask this question and it won't be rhetorical. The question I asked, does the chess... Yeah, I do want the answer to that, actually. I just thought about it and I was like, wait, I actually do kind of want the answer to this one. I need the kitchen. Well, the bedroom doesn't work. Food for sale. I need to keep money, not spend it. So I'm gonna keep that. I need to chill. I feel like I'm like weirdly speed running today. Like trying to go really fast. There's another pawn here. Damn. The gems are in the white box. A box with a false statement contains the gems. The statement on the white box is true. Blue box? Yes! I'm good at this. So I found 2 pawns. Guest bedroom, chapel. Chapel's the best bet here, even though I am gonna lose $1 every time. Well, if I really wanted to, I could smash the pig. We've got another bishop. The same chess piece will be in each room that has a chess piece every day. Okay. So it doesn't really matter. So when I do the chess pieces, when I write down where the chess pieces are, I don't need to write down what location they're in because obviously that's going to change every day. Okay. That makes sense. Thank you, Jen. Is it okay if I call you Jen? Okay. Chapel. Chapel has a bishop. And then, what did the one down there have? Parlor has a pawn, I think. Parlor has a pawn. Please do. Jen is my name. Got it. Listen, you never know. Are you also... Question, are you also Generation X? Is that why your name is Gen X Gamer? Because that is a very good pun. Let's go this way. I am old, yes? You're not that old. I'm not typically the type of person who enjoys calling We've got a knight. We've got a knight in security. So we've already got 3 pieces. We've got pawn, bishop, and knight. We just need to find 2 more pieces. And okay, random banana. Thank you very much. Nothing else, at least you're not a boomer, Bob. Let's see. Have we missed anything? No, I know we have 2 trunks. Signed up for art classes at the community center and I qualify. You qualify as a senior citizen? As Gen X? What the heck? Okay, I'm gonna change security level to low. I'm gonna change online mode to unlocked. Just in case. And then we can keep going. Locked. Alrighty. Alrighty. We're not allowed there. Nook, nursery. Nursery might be... No, we need a nook. We need a nook. We've got a castle? We've got a castle in the nook. We've got 4 things. We've got 4 pieces. We just need the king and the queen today. Wait, we're moving up in life. Let's go. I probably should have used a key on the trunk. That's fine. Furnace. Die. Storeroom. It's money. Storeroom has money. We need money. We've got another... There's another pawn. Okay. Storeroom. Pawn. A rook in the nook. That's poetic. Give me something good. Observatory. Observatory is the only one that goes north. So I'll take this one. Any interesting... Okay, the observatory has a knight. I don't need that. Ooh. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today, and we get an extra gem. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay, observatory has a knight. Thank you for the money. I appreciate. I have enough gems for a passageway. Locked. Aye. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, do we want to see the puppies again? Laboratory or office? I don't want to keep going up. Not particularly a fan of the Southern Cross? Okay. I mean, I'm probably not a big fan of it in game, but I'm definitely a big fan of it in life. Is that a king or a queen? In chess. I think that's the king. I think the office is I think that's the king. Jen says queen. Bob says king. I'm gonna go office. Queen/king, question mark. Okay, generic user says king. King, question mark. The thing is, I don't need to know specifically if it's the king or the queen, as long as I remember that it's the one with the big crown on it. I just need to remember to get the one without the royal without the big crown on it. Now, there was a puzzle here that I wanted to do. And I still don't know how to do it. Run payroll? Sure. And you're right, I do need money. Spread that gold. Log into network. I don't remember what this does, but maybe it'll help something. View active terminals. Okay. That's alright. Log out. Okay. I know for a fact that there's a puzzle in this damn room. Because you do that. And then that comes up. And I think this is one of those red... I think this is a red letter safe. And typically, the red letter safes, you can find the number in the room you're in. I just have to figure out what the number is. It has to do with this. I'm sure. But I don't know what it could do. Green, red, green, blue, yellow. It's like 5 little things there. Antechamber levers in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levels are operational. Has to do with the number of busts or the finger statues. Maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, haha, 8, 9. There's 9 busts. There's an achievement for getting to room 46 in 1 hour. How the hell? Speedrunners will never cease to amaze me, truly. I have no idea what this puzzle could be. What other room does the office have? A locked one. So typically to do this, I have to put in 4 numbers. Haha, I'll try that again. Is there anything here with 4 numbers? Wait, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Isn't there something I found? I remember finding something. I remember finding a password. Did I not write it down? I wrote something down. I just can't find it. There's a password. Was in the conference room? No, the conference room password is fake. I know that much. But we found these letters that talked about... Oh. 1225. Red letter. I've opened the boudoir safe. I know that one. Calendar. No, calendar doesn't do that. Campsite lock requires a 4-digit number. I've done that. Chess pieces. Commissary. I'm just trying to... I swear I wrote this down somewhere. No, there's the discounts. Campsite, chess pieces, commissary. Was it dark room that I wrote this in? Nope. Elevator mine. No. Family tree? Oh, it must be an image. It is an image. The fountain. No. Freezer. Nope. Garage. What do you know about cracking safes? Typically the safes require a 4-digit number. However, I'm currently looking for a password that I know I have. I've written it down somewhere. Hovel. Nope. Kitchen. Oh yeah, there's the tap. Laboratory. Oh, we haven't even done anything about the radiation yet. Oh, what the hell. Reddington. Yep, ability to borrow books. Library mail room? Nope. Map item? Need shovel. Okay. Oh, yeah. I know what I mean by that. Marion missing note. Yep, that's another thing. Nope, that doesn't have the password. Mother music sheets numbers. 6789. Why is that a thing? I'll put that in the password. Yeah, it's not that. Let's go back. Numbers office. Just the notes about the books. There's a password that I have. It's called admin password. But why do I not have a document called admin password? Is my question. No, that's my secret card and thing. Security, nope. Servants' quarters? Here we go. Second admin key. Rever D. Where do I put in the admin key? I have an admin key. Do I do something here? Rever D? Incorrect password. Okay. So it's just Swan Song for this. What, so I have to use the admin password in the servants' quarters? Okay. Nah. Okay. Generic user says, what do I know about cracking safes? I know that it requires a four-digit combination. And usually the puzzle is in the room the safe is also found in. For example, the boudoir was based on the photo in the boudoir. So it was Christmas 1225 or 2512. I don't remember. So I'm assuming there's some sort of puzzle in this room that gives me 4 numbers. And I think it's this. Do you have notes about the servants' quarters? Yeah. These are the notes. 8 major keys. Note from Herbert to valet Harvey, firing him, speaking on a secret between him and Fine, and gifting him a house in Trinsdale. Note from Rudolph to Mr. Ruoter. Admin keys, first 4 letters of his last name. Ruot followed by first initial. First and fifth letters are capitalized. So this is all I have in terms of notes of the servants' quarters. Like, I'm trying to think what numbers I could get from this puzzle. 6. That's black, so it doesn't count. 6, 6. But P... P would be a double-digit number. It'd be like 6, 6. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So this would be 8. 6, 6 something 8? What mean? I don't know what it means. I don't know what this could mean. This is absolutely the clue. Light of the Queen. Fall of the Lord. Passing of the Barons. Herring of the Major. Can I give you a hint? Go for it. I'd love to hear about it. I'm gonna open a door in the passageway while you do that. Oh, I forgot it's locked. Do you know any names of the people in the room? Oh! I do! Wait, I have a note about the family tree. Wait. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I have a picture of the family tree. I can't fucking read it. Edit. Be big, please. Ah. This is Mary Epson. Okay, the people in the room. People in the room. Okay, if I can go around this way. Nope. No, I don't want to be here. Okay. Who is that? That doesn't look like any of them. That doesn't look like any of them in the note. Maybe Mary? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. And then there's these 2 people at the back, isn't there? Who are these 2? In my notes? I can't read that. That's Clara. And I can't read that. Damn it. Can I paste this image somewhere else? Can I paste it on GIMP? Okay, so that's Simon Sinclair. So, like, the 4 people... There's 4 people in this room, I think. Unless the busts mean something, but I'm going to say if the busts do not mean something other than this one, this is the Baron. These two are Clara and the other Simon, and this is Mary. Oh man, oh, you're in my browser, sorry. Not everyone is in the family tree. So I don't know everyone then. Okay. Look at this note. Okay. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Light of the Queen. Do I have to make something here fly or float or something? March of the Count, but that's in black. Fall of the Lord. Well, there's a lord in the family tree named William. Passing of the Barons. The Barons are Thomas. Herrings of the Major. There's also a count in the family tree, isn't there? No. Like, there isn't... Nothing says count. There's a Baron. Thomas. Sinclair. There's a Baroness. There's a Lord. There's a Lady. We assume they did that for a reason. Does that help? Why did they make these red and this one black? Well, the question is are the red ones important or is the black one the more important? Have you solved the pictures in the rooms? No. Do I have to have done that? Am I just barking up the wrong tree here? You're locked, aren't you? Yep. I have no keys. Do I just leave this alone for now and try to come back later, or what? There's a queen here. The fact that it says red, the fact that it says herrings of the Major and it's red makes me think it's a red herring. Does that big bust have a name on it? This one? No. This one doesn't, but I recognize him. That's Harold. But I don't think that one has a name. Unless that's on the family tree. I don't think he is. The pairs of paintings. You mean these two? No, I haven't solved any of the paintings. What it would be tiger. I don't know. I don't think I'm smart enough for this. Which sucks because I think the game believes I'm smart enough for this, but I don't think I am. March of the Count. Should look at the busts. There's a queen. Okay. Flight of the Queen. March of the Count. Fall of the Lord. Passing of the... This guy has 4 busts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe it has to do with him. There's information you still don't know right now. So should I leave this alone? I couldn't leave this alone. I could look at something else. I could go to a very pretty courtyard. Where's the courtyard? Oh, it's this way. Where's my very pretty courtyard? Down here. Commissary Great Hall Archives. Aw, none of these are good options. Absolutely none. The archives might be, like, important, though. I feel like the archives are a really important room. So I feel like they could have a chess piece that I need. I can't see a chess piece. I'm tired. There's so much information just jam-packed into this bloody house. And now I've nerfed myself by going to the archives. Yes, the archives do have vents in them, though. That is good. Bedroom? I'm never going to the bedroom again. I have to go with this one. You're a dead end. You have a chess piece, though. You have a swan. 2 keys! Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Nah, can't find the gosh dang. I don't think there's even a single chess piece in this room. Could go to the corridor here. Just want a queen. Laboratory, West Wing Hall. You missed salt? What, in the wardrobe? Yeah, probably. Oh, there it is. Thank you. This game hurts. +1 key for each bedroom in your house. I don't have any bedrooms in my house. This is the first bedroom. There's a pawn. Hallway. 1 extra item if drafted adjoined to a hallway. It's not adjoined to a hallway. Gosh dang it. You know what? Let's just open these chests, shall we? Hope I get more keys. That helps. Okay, I do know there's trunks in other places, though. Was there a trunk in there? No, there wasn't. I didn't pick up the money from the pantry? That's a bit of a ning-nong choice. There we go. I got that. Another key and a gem. I take those. I also know there's another lock trunk in here. And there was money in the front. Oh my goodness, that's so much money. Oh, of course there's money everywhere because I went to the office and I did payroll. You said front hall there should be money? I'm losing so many footsteps. That's my bad. Okay, where do I want to go? Go to the passageway, or I could go to the West Wing Hall. I'll go this way so I can get footsteps. Hallway closet. One extra item. Yeah, it's the money I spread through the office. I do remember that now. No chess pieces. The drawing room. The drawing room is a pawn, isn't it? Yeah, there's a pawn in here. Need to find a king. Desperately. I'm not going to the weight room. Oh, no. I don't want to deal with that. Kitchen or garage? I guess I go to the kitchen here. Imagine if there was a chess piece in here. There's no way there is, right? Nope. I kind of want money. How many red rooms do I have in my house? 2! Interesting. Coat check, no. This is the only thing that could potentially go north. This is the worst day of my life. Do you at least have a chess piece, bro? He doesn't even have a chess piece. This game sucks. Well, I'm gonna have to waste some of my money, aren't I? Let me get money back. Thank you. I feel like I'm losing it a little bit. To be completely honest. Cloister, I don't have enough gems for that. Laboratory, might as well. Imagine if there was a king in here. No kings. Yeah, I did buy the soup. Soup is bought. It's alright. I don't have a bad amount of money. I have an okay amount of money, I think, still. I'm just surprised this place doesn't have a chess piece. Like, there's so much stuff. Where am I going? No, I don't want to go to the walk-in closet. I want to go this way. And I want to go to the den. And then I'll give Chapel Roan some money. Does the Nook have any money in it? I can't see any. I'm not wasting a footstep. Is there a chess piece in here? Yes, the chess piece was the knight. Wait, no, not you. You. You were also the knight. Okay, passageway. Give me something. Good enough for me. There's no chess pieces in here, is there? That's alright. I'll do maths. That'll help. 8. What does this mean? Three squared? Is it 9? Oh my goodness, I was right. 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, so 5? Shit. 8, 9. Maybe 9 again? 5 squared. 25 minus 5, 20. Yeah, baby. Sometimes I'm good at maths. I don't like that new puzzle, though. I'm gonna be so real. Yes, bedroom. That's shit. What is this? Whoa! I've never been in here before! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Queen! We got a queen! We got a queen! We got a queen! We got a queen! We can finish the chess! We can play chess! Yeah, we can play chess! I won't do it yet, but we can play chess if we wanted to. We also have another fucking... Oh, no. This place is scary. This is scary. I feel like there's a lot of puzzles in here. That's a key to the secret garden. Can I use that? No, I cannot. Oh, there's so much to look at here. Okay, let's just go left. We have a puzzle. Now you have to make sure you can go there. Let's go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then what, like 10, 11, 12? I need 12 footsteps to get there. Okay, let's read this. So there's something about rhyming in this game. I think the pictures are supposed to show rhyming things. Like, I don't know. Or similar things, like paint and plain. Anyway. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. So sturdy study, craft raft, draft raft, smile mile, vile viral. Coat cat, cold old. No, it's not stuff. It's not stuff that rhymes. It's stuff that's... You have to put them together and you... It's a difference between 2 words. So, paint... I have to take a word away from paint. To make something in this image. Oh, good. The worlds spin again. Okay. So the antechamber is F. 44 letters in the message. Proud crow, grown gown, sneak, snack sack. So what would this be? Oh. My brain's not good enough for this. Genuinely, my brain doesn't have enough for this. Not the antechamber? Oh, that's the antechamber. The entrance is face and ace. So it would be F. The study? I don't know. Earth and something. Paint and something. Art and something. Art and fart. That's terrible. What are some of the examples? Unused pairings. Glove and love, sting and sing, crowd and crow, groan and gown, snack and sack. So let's go to like, I don't even know how to write this down in my notes. How do I even write down what's happening in this part of the game in my notes? Like, I genuinely can't fathom what I'm meant to do here. Like, there's a flight, maybe? Flying? I don't know. Flying, you could take the wide, it could be fling. That's not a fling. That's the earth. There's a number there I'm supposed to put in, I think. Can you make a grid/table in your notes? Yes? Okay, let me make a note for the study, first of all. Study. The study definitely has a red letter. Study definitely has a red letter safe, first and foremost. Let me figure out how to write this down. Paintings in every room are paired to have two similar words, e.g. groan and gown. Two similar words with one missing letter, e.g. groan and gown. That's face and ace. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know if I can continue anything here right now. I wish I could sit down. Sturdy study. I'm trying to go as... like... what's the word? Niche, abstract as possible. Plain... lane. Plain pain. Plain... we still looking at the notes? This is why I need a second monitor. Plain... planet and plane. Good night, Moth. Enjoy your 39 berries. Planet and plane. That's what it is. Oh, that hurt my brain. So should I... I'm gonna do painting pairs. And then I'm gonna write each of them down. So entrance hall is face and ace. Study is planet and plane. Face and ace, which means the missing letter is F. And then for study, it's T. I don't know I don't know how I'm gonna make these into sentences. Because apparently it's words that make sentences. But I think knowing that it's planet and plane might be good enough for me right now, maybe. Oh, am I kidding? No, it's not. This is so hard. This puzzle is a long game and has very little payoffs. It doesn't let it stress you out. Thank you. I appreciate that. But see, once again, there's a red letter puzzle in here, which means that there's something in here. I can glean 4 numbers from this room. And I don't know what they're supposed to be. Also, I don't understand spinning all the worlds. Nah, okay. That's a lot. I don't know how to solve that puzzle. I still don't know how to solve the office puzzle. There is a puzzle I do know how to solve. There is a puzzle I do know. It's the chess pieces. What is this? Car and cart. Den. Car and cart. Another T. Where am I going next? I have to go to the courtyard next. Does the courtyard have paintings? Hallelujah. Pantry. Let's go this way. Yeah. Yeah. Face card, ace card. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right. We know we can do the chess game, and I am going to do the gosh dang chess game. Put me down. Bring me down. I need to play chess. This would be terrifying. This would be maybe the scariest elevator you would ever go down in your life, by the way. It does not look strong. And also it's on a cliff face? I wouldn't be doing that. All right. Chess pieces. Let's figure this out. Okay. Let's figure this out. Okay, let me check my notes. Let me go to the chess pieces. So we have the den, which is the pawn. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so far left. That's the pawn. What's next? The study is the queen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the queen is 6 up in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. The king. Where was the king? The king was in the office, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was just below. There we go. Nope. Didn't want to click back in. And then the knight was in the observatory. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the bishop. There's a bishop in the chapel. 1, 2, 3. And then the castle. Where was that? In the nook. 1, 2, 3. Next to the chapel. Whew. Ah! What does this do? No idea. Choose your piece to receive a new permanent power. What? When you reach 8 rank each day, you may choose Knight, Bishop, Rook, or Queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. Okay. Mantle the Knight. Add the Armory to your draft pool. Each time you draft a room on the queen of the west side of your house, lose 5 steps and gain 2 No. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn. You do not have to pay tithies. Instead, gain 30 coins the first time you enter the chapel each day with it. I like you. Resilience of the Rook. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corners of your house. Well, the coins one is interesting because it's the coins, but I'm gonna go with the Armory. I think. That's a whole room that I didn't have before that I'm going to have now. I feel like that's kind of the most important first piece to pick. So you can unlock a room that you've never been to before. I feel like that's important. Which seems really good, but you do have a stalker and the Armory could help with that problem. I forgot about the stalker. I'm gonna be so real, I forgot about that. No, I want the Armory. First and foremost. Okay, well I have 29 gold, which isn't a particularly impressive amount. But I think every other room here is locked, so I don't think I can go any further. And so I don't think I can get any more coins either. So I think... unless I can somehow solve the office puzzle today. Even if I do solve the office puzzle today, I don't think I have enough footsteps to go to the shrine and then do the office puzzle. So I'm gonna do the shrine and then just do the office puzzle another day. And I'm tired too, so... I think I just need to call it. Let's see how many 29 coins does. That's significantly less than our first shrine. We did 69 coins on our first shrine. Let's see what we do. Let's see what kind of offering we get. If you call it a day in a room in your house, you will have the opportunity to draft that room from the grounds the following day. Okay. Sure. That's not that great, but that's all right. Shrine. So 29 coins, monk. If you call it a day in a room, you get that room again the next day from the grounds? Question mark? For 4 days. Okay, well, I have another blessing now. That's cool. Is there anything back here I should be doing? Anything interesting? No. That's alright then. Okay, I think I got nothing else in me. I'm glad I did the chess thing, but honestly, I kind of feel like half of the puzzles I'm solving are really like not necessary to actually like progressing. I feel like I'm not progressing very well. Oh yeah, I need to find a room to end the day in. I have 11. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could go to the office. Or I could go to any room, essentially. Is there a room I should go in, chat? Study? I thought you were, I'm not gonna lie. That was my assumption of what was going to be said. I thought that might be it. Just figuring out how to get there. Okay, archives. So you're a bride. Where's the other picture? Bride and a bridge, okay? What did I name that one? Pairs. Painting pairs. There we go. Archives. Bride and bridge. So that's a G. At least I'm figuring it out now. Courtyard. Courtyard doesn't have paintings. The den. I did that already. Chapel. Does the chapel have paintings? It has stained glass, but it doesn't really have, like, paintings. What are you? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not going in there. I'll have to figure out what the storeroom wants later. Observatory. Match. Is there a number on the stained glass? Oh, maybe. Okay. Is it fur and fire? Is that the difference between the two? Is that a fir tree? Because that's what I'm getting from these two. I'm thinking it's fur and fire. It is? Okay. So that means observatory, fur, and fire. So the missing letter's an E. Okay. So then I have to go to the passageway. Up to the billiard room. Stage and stag. Stage and stag. That's another E. How was the hardest one? How was the one that I struggled with the most the one in the study? Every other one is coming to me so easily. But this one is not. But this one took me so long. That's kind of funny. Did you find what the images are for? I don't really know what they're for, but I know that they're pairs. And I know that they're pairs and one of them with like almost exact spellings, but one of them's missing a letter because I found the study. Though I don't know how to open this fucking I don't know how to open this at all. I don't even know where the numbers would be. Like D8. All I can imagine is that there's a 4 and an 8. 4, 8. 4, 8. Enter. Imagine if it wasn't. So you have the solution, but not the worksheet. Yeah, kind of. Pretty much, yeah. And there's the globe puzzle. I swear this is a thing. I just don't know what to do with it. There's also just no other numbers in this place. I mean, there's a 44. I see a 6.5 there, and I see an 8 there, and I see a 7 there. But that probably doesn't mean anything either. But it probably does mean something, because it's this game. And I still don't know the office puzzle. And I have... I'm stressing, and I need to stop. Ugh. You solve the boudoir puzzle, and they're all similar to that. Similar in what way? Similar in that I need the magnifying glass for it? Are there numbers in the images? You beat the witness? I wouldn't call that beating the witness. I wouldn't call what I did beating the witness, but I appreciate your encouragement. I really do. I really do. Like, I guess I technically beat the witness, but it didn't feel like I did. That's all right. Do you want me to tell you? They're all dates. Okay. That is a little more helpful. They're all dates. I just have to find certain dates in each of those things, I guess. Ugh. In each room, I need to find different dates. Somehow. Interesting. All right. That was good. That hurt my brain a little bit. I feel like I've gotten to a point in this game where I feel like the game is getting ahead of me. Like, the game was always ahead of me. Like, don't get me wrong, the game was always ahead. The game was always in front of me. However, I feel like I'm finding more puzzles, but I'm not finding enough answers. And I feel like I'm playing in such a way as well that I just feel like I need to have set goals every time I play this game, and honestly, it's not that bad. Because, I mean, earlier today, my goal was just to get back into streaming again, you know? Don't let the puzzles distract you. Yeah, I think I keep going sideways. Like, I'm not going forwards. I'm just kind of veering. Why are we blipping now? At the end of stream? Oh, we're blipping because Marvel Rivals is updating. Dude, stop doing that. Sorry. we blipped because Marvel Rivals decided to start updating by itself. Like, no, I didn't ask you to do that. Please stop. This person might be ending stream, so I won't raid them. Let's see. Just thinking of someone to raid. Let's try something. I don't know. What do we feel like? Do we want to watch some Overwatch? We can watch some Overwatch. We can watch some Valorant. We can watch some Dead by Daylight. Or we can watch some cross-stitching. Do you guys have any preferences of a category to raid out to? I don't know, I'm EPs, I'll be raiding and running. Okay, we can go to we'll go to something chill then. Let's watch some cross-stitching. Let's vibe. Seems like a lot of us are tired. Well, at least you are, Bob, and I am. So let's look at some cross-stitching. Let's look at some pretty art and pretty crafting. Ugh, sorry for the yawns. But yeah, I think I have to figure out when it comes to playing this game, I need to have a goal every time I play. And I do think... I have to figure out what my plan is for next week. I still want to figure out the basement key. We've done the chess pieces. We have figured out how to open the antechamber from at least one side if we just keep getting that secret garden key. But who knows if that will keep happening. All right. Let's get the raid going. There we go. Alrighty, everybody. The stream is ending. Thank you to everyone who came to the stream today. Thank you to everyone who subbed. Thank you for the bits. Thank you everyone who just hung out, stuck around, chatted with me, helped me out with the game. There's a lot of info, and I'm glad I have you guys to, like, help me muddle along, you know? Thank you all so much for the love. We'll be sending our love over to Kindnessence today. This is the raid message for those who are followers of the stream. And then this is the raid message for those who are subscribed to the stream. So purple hearts for followers, red hearts for subs. If you want to join me and my community outside of stream, vote in community day games, stuff like that, be a part of movie nights when they come back up, feel free to join the Discord right there. And you can also find me on my various social medias. On Friday, I'll be having a bit of a fun day with a few friends, Peace and Meh and Max and Cloud, and we'll be playing some Overwatch together. I'm hyped for the Snapcube movie night. I am too, if it ever happens, because who knows if I'm ever going to beat that game. But thank you everyone so much for coming. I will see you all next time, and thank you so much for being here on my day back. Bye-bye.